welcome back to the Colouring Zone. My name is Helena. So in today's video I'm going to share with you my books that I am yet to colour in. So I thought I would start off with the hard cover books. So I'm just going to slip these to the side of me, and then my desk is so... just got so much crap on my desk, guys. So the first one is Luna. Now I did actually have 2 copies and I did give one away in a giveaway, but I'm yet to colour in this one. I absolutely love this colour scheme of this book, but yeah, I've not coloured in it. I think I've tagged one that I really want to colour. I think I just need to start it, and maybe by starting, let's have a look at maybe I could do this or this here to get me started. But it is a beautiful book, but yes, I'm yet to colour in it. This is very busy. So I do like colouring flowers, but something like this where it is literally just flowers and then a couple of, so I can see a bird here and like a little dude ghost thing here. I think, yeah, it's not something that I would probably I would colour, because yeah, but they are absolutely beautiful images. So I really should get into that one. There is very nice. I like the ones that have got sort of like a border around them. I'm quite on that one there. Yeah, and it is very good paper in this book as well. It is I think it's the German edition. I could be wrong. But anyway, so there is that one. So that one there is Luna, and it's by Maria Troll. So I have taken a couple out because I have actually coloured in them. But the next one is Grains of Gold, and this is by Karlzon. And I got this quite recently, so I believe there are 11 exclusive designs to this book, but actually they are, they are the favourites sort of things. So it's a compilation, which I think is always useful to have, because particularly now I'm using mixed media, if something bleeds through, but I know I've got a page in here, then you know, I might be a bit more freely with what I use, and not to worry too much if it does go through. So yes, so this is Hannah Karlzon's Grains of Gold. Now this is one of Hannah's newer books, and I believe it's Fairy Tales or Tales of the Witch's Cottage. I could be wrong. It took ages to arrive, this one, and I was waiting and I was getting a little bit impatient, guys. And then when it came, Halloween was sort of over, so, and of course I can colour it anytime, it doesn't have to be Halloween, but there are some really beautiful images in here. So I do need to get to these. I think these will be great to take away with me, because they are smaller than her normal books, or I say normal books, her previous format. Her format is now changed, but I just don't seem to be colouring them in them as much for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I really do I love her images, and I think it has evolved. This is the page I would really like to do. But anyway, so this one here is also Untouched, but I've not had it for too long, so it's not too bad. Anyway, I've just got another stack of books to the side of me, guys. So this one here, so this is Colin Thompson's colouring book. Now it's quite large, as you can see. If I compare it to Circle of Life, so it is quite a bit taller, but obviously not as wide. So it's a beautiful book. Really, really nice. I'm not sure what the paper's like, but I mean, look how detailed it is. I do wonder whether Colouring with Kay has got this book, because it's very detailed, and I know that she's really keen on details. That is so cute, isn't it? But I can imagine these coloured. But I think with the grayscale and just like, oh, just look at this detail. I mean, it's quite intimidating. But then you've got some that are a bit more simple. I really, really like that. Reminds me of Up. So yeah, this is one that I haven't, unfortunately, I haven't coloured in. Now, I believe this this illustrator also designs like jigsaw puzzles and things as well, with his art. Oh yeah, look, it's a little back right. So yeah, the puzzle designs. So anyway, that one is Colin Thompson's colouring book. I'm yet to colour in that one. Now, Circle of Life, this is actually my second copy. Obviously, you guys know that I absolutely love this book, and it's very pristine because it's not been used. So again, if I've got any bleed through for any of the pages and it really bothers me that much, then I can always go into this copy if I want. So there is that one. Now, this one here, I'm sure I have shared on a what's in my colouring bag, or like what my colouring plans are. And I know I've just really, really wanted to colour in this. This is such thick cardstock. I mean, it's really thick. You sort of think that there's 2 pages stuck together, but it's not. It's just, that's how thick it is. And look how cute these images are. It is absolutely beautiful, and they're not even that detailed, really. I don't know. I think maybe I'm intimidated by it because I just think it's so beautiful and I don't want to ruin it, which, you know, is silly. If anyone owns this book, let me know. Would any of you be interested? If you do, would anyone be interested in doing a buddy colour with me? Because I think that might really sort of help. Yes. So yeah, some of them are like more mandala. This is the one that I would really, really like to do, and I think this is the page that I said about it, wanting to do it in a what's in my colouring bag or colouring plans video. But anyway, so this one here is Meisha's Mandalas, and it's the spring. Meisha van Dalberg. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, so beautiful book. Obviously, we're still in winter, but it's going to be spring in no time. So hopefully I can do a page from there. Now, the next one I also had in my colouring bag video at some stage. And yeah, I saw this on Lucy's channel. Lucy Just Adds Colour. And me and my husband were going to be doing this double page spread. Yeah, and we didn't get around to it, which is such a shame. I'm actually doing a page at the moment with these like koi fish, and these obviously it's quite different, but it's the same sort of subject. But yeah, I'm working on that at the moment, so that should be up relatively soon. Although I don't actually know when I'm actually going to be releasing this video, so yes, so I'm yet to colour in this one. I've not had it for too long. Look how sweet this is. Maybe that could be my first page just to get me started. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. So the next one is Kirby Rosanes' Mythomorphia. So I've just been doing some testing on this, but I don't think I've actually coloured anything in the book. No. See this, like, I mean, this is quite incredible how detailed it is, and they look amazing completed. But then I suppose if you break it down in parts, so for example this page, if I was to do the background in the clouds, and then I could then concentrate on the horses and then the smoke and try and do it that way, so then it's not so intimidating. But I can imagine this one here would be absolutely stunning and completed. So yeah, I'm yet to colour in this one, which is such a shame. I've not done that many pages by Kirby, to be honest. I do own quite a few of his books, but yes. Anyway, so there is Mythomorphia, and that's by Kirby Rosanes. I thought I'd just mention, actually, so all of these books I am keeping. They are going to remain in my collection, and I do intend to colour in them. I think I might have mentioned in a previous video that I don't want to be a collector. I want to actually colour in each of them. So that is my intention. And the books that I know that I'm not going to colour in, or don't plan to, then I have actually sold them or given them away. So anyway, so this one here is a compilation. So this is Kaleidomorphia, I think that's how you say it, and this is by Kirby as well. So this is a compilation book of all of his books. I think all of them, maybe not Worlds of Worlds, actually. Oh no, there is some in there. Maybe not Fragile Wild. What I really like about this one is that you got it at the front, like inspiration, and it is just so amazing the things that people have done. And you can also look them up on social media as well, which is really nice. So there is Kaleidomorphia. Ooh. My stack was almost meant to fall, almost fell over. So the next book is Worlds of Wonder. Now this is it's the second copy. Obviously my first copy I have coloured in it, of course I have, but yeah, I've not coloured in this one, so I won't do a full flip through, but yeah, so I've not coloured in this one yet. So yeah, I'll keep going with my first copy and see where I get to, and it might be that I do dip into that one. Right, I'm just getting another stack, guys. So the next are the Disney classics. So I brought this from Lidl's or Aldi, I can't remember which one. But they were very inexpensive and they are so sweet. I've got no idea how this paper behaves. It is quite small, but I'm definitely going to give it a go with watercolours. And you do get double images, which is really nice. So, you know, if you do feel like you've messed up on one, or you can't sort of resolve it and get it how you're wanting to, then you can just do it again, which is quite nice. So these are bigger images. To be honest, I think maybe the card ones, the smaller ones, might be even harder, whereas you've got a bigger space here. So I think I might do it on the bigger ones first, and see how I get on. But you do get double of these, which is really good. I think I'll be less intimidated to colour these, knowing that I have got a spare copy if I need. Some of it looks quite dirty there. Oh, that one there's okay. But yeah, they're absolutely beautiful images, and the paper is so thick. It is actually watercolour paper, which is quite rare. I don't think you get that a lot in colouring books. So the next one is Imaginary Friends. Now this is by Karolina Kubikowska, and it is signed by her. and it's just absolutely stunning. Just not coloured in it. I've just got so many books and just not enough time. Yeah, that's really, really nice. So some of them are more simple and some of them are a bit more detailed, but her work is so unique. There's not one other illustrator or artist that I can think of that resembles her work. She's one of a kind. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful images. Little mushrooms. Yeah, and she's got some words here of this magical world. It's a real mixture of scenes. Some of them have just faces, and then others I've got like a backdrop to them. So there is Imaginary Friends, and this is by Karolina Kubikowska. Now, this is the Fairy Stories special, and this is by Fabiana Artanasio. Now, I decided to keep hold of this one because I really do like her artwork. I've never actually completed a page of Fabiana's, but I do plan to colour in this one here at some stage. It might be that I copy it into my printer and then print it on better paper. But yeah, so this is issue 73. And it's this page that I absolutely love. I love Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, I mean there are some pages that I probably wouldn't colour, but then your taste changes all the time, or I find that mine does. So I think it's worth keeping this one here in my collection. I love Pinocchio as well. So yes. Oh, that's such a lovely image. I really like that. So anyway, so this is Fairy Stories Special, and this is Colouring Heaven. Sorry, I knocked the camera. And this is issue 73. So the next book is a unicorn colouring book, and it is by Sun Life Drawing. Now I won this in a Colourful Life's giveaway that she did quite a while ago now. And I think her channel is actually now called something else. I think it's called Anne's Crochet and Real Newborn Dolls or something on along those lines. I will link it in the description if you're interested. So yes, so I won this from Anne, and this would be very much minus colouring. I did have one picked out that I wanted to do, never got round to it. But yeah, so I do plan to keep hold of this one and colour in it one day. So there's that one. Right, we've got one more stack, guys. There's quite a few books, isn't it? I don't want to count them because I just, yeah. So this is by Kristen Karen, and this is Benny Blue, and it's a grayscale colouring book. Now, I'm pretty sure I was enabled by Lucy Just Adds Colour when she maybe first started her channel, I think. She might have shared it. Anyway, so I've not coloured in it yet, and it is just, oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. So at the back, it looks like she's got other images from her other books that she's got released. Yeah, but these are just, oh, they're just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I think because they are so cute, I'm just a bit worried about ruining it. So yeah, they've all got names. Well, I say names. They've got titles each page. So there are 24 in here. So there's not actually that many. Yeah, I just need to start it. So there is Benny Blue, and that's by Christine Karen. Now, the next one is Curious Creatures, and this is Millie Morotto. And yet to colour in this one. So this is this paper is quite different to the other papers. It's not as thick as Joanna Basford's. And it's very much white, or yeah, maybe just off-white. It's quite white. But yeah, if I was to colour in this one, when I first started colouring Millie Morotto's work, I did used to do all of the little patterns. Now I probably wouldn't do that unless I wanted to add some embellishments in certain areas. So yeah, I've not done any in this one. So hopefully I will change that at some point this year, because that is my intention. I suppose I have got quite a few books though. If I was to, I think one of my goals would be to colour at least one page in each book, or colour a page each month in one of the books that I get to colour anything. I think that might be a good sort of realistic goal. Now this one here is by, and these pages are perforated. Now I don't really feel like I'm very good at skin or hair. I seem to have really mixed results. The paper in here isn't particularly thick either, so I really don't have any idea how this paper behaves. But I have seen this book on other people's channels, and I did get it quite a while ago, and I'm yet to colour in it. There are such beautiful images. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think this might be a book that I just use pencil in, maybe, and maybe like dry mediums, like soft pastels. But so this one here is Eerie, and it's Fairy Tales. Do you know what? Sorry guys, I really can't remember the name of this book. I did know it. It's gone. I've slept since then. But yeah, this book is absolutely beautiful. But yet to colour in it. I've got so many beautiful books. Look at this one here, Wizard of Oz. Maybe I could do that one. I could use some of the Art Spirits paints, a Wizard of Oz set, for some of the elements. That would be good. But yeah, this is absolutely adorable, this book. I really do love the images. But I'm just, yet to colour in it. Oh, that one there's very sweet. I'm not sure which fairy tale this is from. I just really love bows, actually. And I just find Eerie's work is just incredible. She uses a toothpick to create all of the lines, which I just find like amazing. I mean, the detail and the time that it must take is just, yeah. So there's Eerie's book, the fairy tale one. Now I cannot remember, I think it's Rhapsody in the Forest, I believe, and this is by Kanuku Agusa. Yeah, so this is very much white paper. It is quite thin. I'm not sure what mediums would work well in this one. But some of it is so detailed. And do you know what? at the moment, I just do not think I'm going to colour in it. So, but I've decided to keep hold of it, just because it is beautiful and I love looking at her artwork. So, yeah, I'm a bit torn with this one, whether I should have let it go or not. But yeah, some of the pages, there's like a wallpaper pages, like the one that I've just passed, like I don't think I would ever colour that. Yeah, I just don't think I would. But some of the actual scene ones, like the reef, you know, yeah, there's certain pages, like this one here is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Anyway, so that is Rhapsody in the Forest, and that is by Kanuko Ugusa. Right, now the next books are by Apol. So this is the first one, I believe. Now, yeah, I'm yet to colour in it. It's such a beautiful book, absolutely gorgeous, but again, it's such small little details. And yeah, it intimidates me. I'm not sure. I know that other people have used watercolours in this book. See, that's such a beautiful scene. She's like looks like she's in like a globe. But it's quite nice because on this side it does have like inspiration, so you can like follow the colours that Apol has used. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So that is the first one. Now this one here is the second one, but it is a hardcover and it is a premium edition. So I believe this one here is actually printed on watercolour paper. So it is thicker and it does have more of a texture to it. It is also larger as well. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's quite good actually that she's got some sort of like tester pages. I think I've marked one. Oh, I marked that one. Yeah, absolutely beautiful images. It is in 3 parts. I'm not sure, I can't remember what the 3 parts are about and how she's like divided it up. I'm not sure. Colouring Kid has recently posted on her completed pages. She's done this one here and it is absolutely stunning. That's all the books, guys. Just to show how many books. I put them on our footstool and they've just slid off. So anyway, we're near the end now, guys, so it's all right. So this is the third one by Apol, and this is the most recent one. Yes, so I'm yet to colour in this one either, which is so sad. Oh, look at that, a suitcase. Yeah, I need to break this intimidation with this book. Maybe like following a tutorial. Saying that though, following a tutorial, following Chris Cheng, who's absolutely amazing artist and colorist. I did follow her gingerbread tutorial, and actually I found it quite stressful because there was certain parts that I wanted to colour first, and then I was having to flip and like rewind it and then go forward and try and get the right part. So Chris Cheng did do one of she did this page here and it is absolutely stunning. Anyway, and again you got things you can test out your mediums on here, which is quite nice. So there is so this is Moments Wholly for Yourself. Right, we've got 3 more books to go, guys. Well done if you've got this far. It feels like it's been quite long. Anyway, So this is by Thomas Lave Tomic. Now, I believe he is Croatian, actually. And yes, so really, really detailed images. However, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So one thing I would like to colour in this one. I have been thinking about this book and looking at this book on my shelf though, to be honest. But I am doing quite a detailed page buddy colour with colouring with K. But maybe a single image one might be quite good at some stage. That is beautiful. I really like that. Tomislav Tomic's book. That's beautiful. Maybe that could be a starter page. Try and get me into it. So this is Phantomorphia by Kirby Rosanes. And yeah, I'm yet to colour in this one. This one here is single-sided. His newer books are double-sided, aren't they, his newer books? Look at that. So tiny, these little seahorses. I suppose you could use distress ink to sort of base it, couldn't you? So there is Phantomorphia, and that is by Kirby Rosanes. So this is the last book. So this is Jasmine Beckett Griffith's colouring book, and it's a fantasy art adventure. Now, Kat, so Sparkle on Crafting with Kat, did show this book in her goals for 2022. Sorry guys, I'm just going to move the camera slightly. There we go. Yeah, and you know, she was saying that she's quite intimidated by this book. Like, yeah, I am too. So, and she was talking about doing one of these. I'm not sure whether it was this particular one, but this format where there's 4 little ones, if we could do one of those as a buddy colour. They're still quite big. But I think maybe that might be a nice way of like getting me into this book, doing it as a buddy colour, because they are absolutely gorgeous images, and I've had it for quite a long time, and I was so excited when I got it, but I really thought I would have coloured in it by now. I think that's the front cover, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So yes, so thank you very much, Kat, for agreeing to do a buddy colour with me on this. And yes, so those are all the books. I'm going to go and collect all of them from the floor because the massive stack has fallen off. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it here. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Are there any books that you haven't coloured in that you're planning to sort of tackle in 2022? And I shall see you really soon in the next one. Happy colouring, everyone. Bye.